So I'm not even gonna lie, I've actually just done an absolutely epic intro and it didn't even film. So, you know, first YouTube video is going well. But I am coming for you, to you, I'm not coming for you, don't be scared, I'm not a creep, the next day. So, we are 24 hours after the full day of eating I've just shown you, but I wanted to just come on here because I know I didn't really introduce myself. I didn't really introduce what this channel is about and why I'm doing it. So, I'm Maria Burton, and in 2019 I had 2 big surgeries. Basically I got taken into hospital, just horrendous kind of stomach cramps, and they didn't really know why. After kind of like panicking, they went in and opened me up and they just removed my appendix. So they removed my appendix and realised they were in a completely different place to what they were meant to. So they had to obviously try and find them first. So they removed my appendix and then thought that was okay. Obviously I was still in so much pain and I actually started going kind of like really bright red and really hot. They then realised that my bowel had twisted on itself and was starting to leak sepsis. So they then 6 hours later rushed me straight in for surgery number 2. Again, there was a few complications with that one. So basically I had 2 life-saving surgeries in the space of about 48 hours. Since then, I've had unbelievably amount of ongoing issues with my body, not being able to digest food, being in horrendous pain every time I eat something, multiple A&E trips. I think last year, in the space of 3 months or 4 months, I think I was there about 12 times. They were giving me medication for heartburn, you know, loads and loads of laxatives, medication for like constipation, medication for kind of like gastro reflux, loads of things because they didn't know why I was still in pain basically. So the amount of CT scans, MRI scans, x-rays, ultrasounds, blood samples that I have had over the past 2 years is unbelievable. Honestly, I should be sponsored by the NHS. So if any of you are thinking, why do we pay our taxes? I am very grateful because your taxes have paid for everything that, in my opinion, the NHS messed up in the first place, but we're not going to go there, maybe that's for another time. But anyway, fast forward to where we are now. Because of that, basically what happens is whenever I eat food, I've only got half of a bowel, you see, so I can't really digest food that well. It does eventually get digested, but it takes probably 5 times, maybe 10 times longer than the average person. So also I have a lot of adhesions that are in my bowel from the surgery. So adhesions are, I think they're like tendons or whatever. They're like stringy pieces that you get them from any surgery. They form and basically like they form a blockage. So I've got obviously a lot of adhesions that have formed in my bowel from the surgery, and because of that the food can't pass through the adhesion. Where we are now is I am on a specific plan. So I have a dietitian that I work with based in the NHS, and she's on the gastrointestinal ward. I have been referred now to the gastrointestinal surgeon. So he's been working with me, and I have one GP that I see at my local doctor's every time. So basically everybody's singing from the same hymn sheet now, which is what we wanted in the first place because, you know, I've literally just been bounced around everywhere and it's been horrendous for me. So, as of now, I can't eat dairy, I can't eat wheat or gluten, and I have to stick to mainly kind of low FODMAP diet kind of friendly foods. I've not started the low FODMAP diet yet because I'm going to be doing that with my dietitian because apparently it's a very intensive program and you have to kind of like take foods out and then reintroduce them and all of that. Like we have to do it under the dietitian anyway, and I'm not seeing her now till March. So, but she did say try and look up the list of FODMAP friendly foods. They have like green, orange, red, and she said stay away from anything that's orange or red and stick to green. So that is kind of what I've been doing as well. And now obviously I've not been able to eat much food. I mean, I've probably been on less than 800 calories for quite a long time now, and it's left me very depleted, very like no energy. I've lost so much weight, but also like my body's not been able to get nutrients because out of veg I can literally only eat carrots because my body doesn't digest anything else. So it's not like I'm even getting good amounts of healthy food. So anyway, so I've basically just been told by the doctor, by the surgeon, by the dietitian, just eat as much unhealthy food as you can within like the dietary guidelines. So please, like I said at the end of the last clip, I think from last night, don't take what I'm eating as this is the final say. If you've been through the experience I have, don't take this as in like this is the diet you're meant to follow, because this is completely individual to me. There's so many things in my body that is so individual to the experience that I've been through. You know, I never had IBS beforehand. I've never had a food intolerance. All of these have come about because the gut my gut structure has evolved and changed because of the surgery, because, you know, certain tendons have been cut, a lot of muscle has been taken away. Now I have to now deal with this pain for the rest of my life and deal with this way of eating, because they said if we were to go back in for surgery, remove the adhesions, they would firstly only grow back again because that's what they do and you can't stop that. And secondly, because I'm at such a low body fat, and I've got a massive scar basically from the middle of my, well, yeah, just below my rib cage all the way down to kind of like just before my pelvis. Yeah, because I had the first surgery for appendix to take out was keyhole surgery, the second one was open surgery. So they literally had to completely open me up from my stomach. If they were to go back in again, my stomach would just perforate, because it would just become like, he said, like the elasticity of the muscle that's left would just go flabby, because he said it wouldn't survive another surgery. And also I wouldn't survive it as well, just because I'm at such a low body weight and low body fat. So the main priority right now is for us to get body fat on me as quickly as possible, and that is through higher calorie, low volume foods. So snacks which are really high in calorie. The way which doesn't work for me is big meals. I can't handle big meals. I can't handle a variety of kind of elements in a meal. So for example, a roast dinner would be really difficult because you've got veg, you've got protein, you've got carbs, all in different sorts. So it's very kind of like one or two ingredient foods, or if it's like a high snack, then it has to be, you know, milk free, wheat free, all of that lot. So it's difficult. You can imagine how hard it is to try and find these kind of foods, but I'm getting there and I'm slowly opening my eyes to things that are available. So you'll be able to see if you go on my Instagram. I've just started that, so it's 6 months from now. That's what my Instagram name is. I also will be updating daily on there, and also my food finds. So if you do struggle and need kind of help with these kind of dietary restrictions too, you know, go on there, check me out, follow me, because I do post a lot of things that I find. And so anyway, this is where I'm at. I'm doing this for me, but also like to help out you guys to see if there is anybody out there who is in the same situation and doesn't know where to go, because I feel like if I had this to watch 2 years ago, it would have just given me a bit of glimmer of light to know that, you know, things can get better, and they will get better. But right now I know that I can control the amount of food like I eat, as in like the calories. There's nothing I can do about you know, the surgical side. I'm still ongoing loads of tests, MRIs. The amount of MRIs, CT scans, x-rays, ultrasounds, blood tests I've had over the past 2 years is unbelievable. I think last year we clocked up in the space of 3 months. I had about 12 A&E trips, but that is ongoing and there's nothing I can do about that. However, what I can do is try and get the calories in when I can, because obviously, you know, I need them. So the aim of this channel, it's called My Best Year Yet, because that's what I want this to be, even though I can't control if I wake up in pain. For example, this morning I had a bout of pain where I was really struggling, whereas I feel a little bit better now. And there's nothing I can do about that. However, I can control, for example, yesterday and today and tomorrow, the amount of calories I eat, because at the end of the day, that's what I need. And the pain that I get, it's not going to kill me. It's just my body trying to process the food, and it will eventually. So I'm not going to die from eating food. It's just going to be very painful. But, you know, who's to say that 6 months from now my body is better and my body starts to utilize the food and my digestion gets stronger? Do you know what I mean? So the way we're trying to combat this now is I have to do it through diet and lifestyle, because surgery is not an option anymore. So I have, 6 months from now is what I've given myself a time of. I want to say in 6 months time I want to look, feel completely different. I want to be able to eat more. I want to be able to have energy. I want to be able to have some sort of quality of life. So this is my journey, and follow my journey, and please bear with me. This is my first YouTube video. And I hope it's okay. It might be a bit boring at times. It might not be. It might be like not very well put together. However, you know, let's hope that I get better with time. But please like, please subscribe. And yeah, just follow my journey. Please be kind. And like I said, find me on Instagram, reach out to me. I'm always available to chat. And like I said, if you guys want to see anything, if you've listened to this right now and you've thought, oh, I completely resonate with that, pop questions down in the comments. I'd happily do a Q&A if people want to see that kind of video where I talk about everything I've been through. I'll answer your questions about anything that you have, dietary, lifestyle, you know, from what my experience has been. I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose, I can't solve problems, but I can talk to you about what has helped me and what hasn't. But yeah, okay guys, let's go back 24 hours now and see my day of eating. Okay, so morning guys. I've just got in from walking Oreo and going to be doing a full day of eating for you today. So just quickly, and so I've just literally got a cup of tea here, and then I have a shake. So this compromises of, I have one of these BioMel shots. You can see that little, don't know if that's gonna, hopefully you can see that. Anyway, these are really good for like a probiotic for the gut. So I have one of them in it, and then I have the Misfits vegan protein powder, which is really good. It's like pea isolate whey. I think it's about 75% pea protein, and then you've got like digestive enzymes and stuff. So I've got double chocolate in there, so I just put both of them in there, and then I have a morning shake, and that's usually my morning routine. So when I get back from walking Oreo, I have a cup of tea, go back to bed with a shake. Sometimes I'll have some cereal. Today I'm going to try and get in a little bit more food than usual. So, but yeah, this is my first video, so I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, yeah, I will see you soon. What do you know?
Yeah,
What do you see? No, she can't turn properly. She's lost it. Yay! Okay, so we are now, I've had a cup of tea and I'm awake and I feel a little bit better now. I've had a good sleep. So, first meal of the day now. So I've just got these. So I've just got a bowl of the free from Sainsbury's cornflakes, and then I'm going to have some Alpro coconut milk. So I've got about 50 grams in this bowl, so I'm just going to go and have that, and then yeah, I'll see what I fancy next. We'll get that done, and then I want to, before the United match, pop to...
Sorry, I missed all that.
Okay, so after this, when I've had this, I'll take her out and get her walked, and then we can pop to, I need to go Asda and B&M. Asda so I can get my...
What, in the car in this weather?
Yeah.
You're not going out in this weather in the car?
No, you're coming. You're driving.
I'm driving in the car.
Yeah.
And we're going to Asda in this.
Yeah. I've seen a few cars go down the road.
Are you mad?
I'm going to take Oreo for a walk now because it's meant to snow a little bit more later. Yes, I'm going to make a coffee, take that with me on my walk, and I'll get some snacks. So I will see you in a hot second. From our walk, forgive me, my hair is in a bun. I've not literally just shaved it off like a monk, but I'm going to have, I don't know if you can see these, like chocolate rice cakes, and I'm going to take 2 of these with me, because we're literally just going to pop through Asda and do a couple of bits. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of these with me, and I'll have these on the snack on the way, and I will see you when I get back for more food. Okay, so we are back from the shops now, and I've just got an assortment of sweeties that you can see in there, which is about 250 calories, and I'm going to have this with a green tea. So this is just a little snack, and I'm really excited because I have got something epic for tea. Like, honestly, I've found something which is going to change my life. So here we are. This is what I've been really excited. So look, I hope you can see it. So basically it's Kirsty's margarita pizza. Yes, because not only is it gluten-free, dairy-free, soya-free, it is also got no onions and garlic in, which for me, I can't tolerate them at all. Like I don't know, I just can't digest them. So obviously this really adheres to anyone who's doing low FODMAP, which is similar to me. I couldn't believe it when I found it. I nearly bought one of them in the store, so I bought 2 anyway. So I've got one of these, and obviously as well, one of these is 660 calories, so it's really good calories to get in. So I'm just going to take it out of the packaging now. I'm actually really hungry, so this is going to go down really well. So I don't know how many calories I'm on today. I need to have a look at that, but I think I'm on maybe, I don't know, 1500 dishes. So I'm just going to spray some of that on it, just for that extra pizzazz and all that. Here we go. That's going in. Do I add, oh, you know what? I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes, I think. Yeah. I'll add some extra cherry tomatoes, and what I might do as well is just boil the carrots and put them in, just next to it, just for a little bit of #health. So, very nice, very nice. I did try something new the other day. I tried some spinach, and that is low FODMAP, but because of obviously the way I've not been able to eat much different varieties of food, sometimes at the moment anything that I've not had in a very long time, even if it is low FODMAP, dairy-free, wheat-free, it just still doesn't agree with me. So I probably only had like a handful of spinach, and yeah, that really messed my guts up. So I would have added spinach. Maybe I might be able to get to a point where I can tolerate it, or add like little bits in, but I'm not seeing the dietitian now again until I think March, so I think I'll wait for her to kind of help me introduce that one, because yeah, I don't want to go for that baby. That was not exciting. So okay, I think that's enough tomatoes. I'll put this in now. See you in 15 minutes. I am actually a little bit hungry, so, you know, snacking while the pizza's in the oven. I've got myself some of this fish sushi from Asda. So I can't have the ones with, so these for example, I can't have kind of anything with seeds in because they'll get stuck in the old digestive, so I'll leave them for the hubby. But these ones, I'm pretty sure just plain salmon are okay. I will just check the back of the pack, but I can definitely have the these bits, like the full-on rice. Sorry about just plain rice, like sushi rice. It's so nice. Yeah, I can't have soy sauce because it's got wheat in it. But then the other ones, I think they're just rice and salmon, which is fine. Yeah, so I can probably have like half of this pack and then leave the rest for the hubby. Really good. With my sushi dance. I'm leaving this very late. I think that's it. It's just so good. I could just eat sushi for the rest of my life. Seriously. We keep on going. It's really difficult as well because I have to eat slowly. Like I have to really make sure I chew my food. But sometimes I just want to like, eat really quickly and it's annoying. That's a nice one. I've actually got these little prawn fantails, I think that's what they're called. You can see that when I move back. I'll try that one. They just taste like really rubbery. I prefer them. Okay, so the moment you've all been waiting for. We are ready. Oh mama, she looks good. Editing and my camera battery is about to die, so I will not film myself eating this, but I guarantee you this will all be eaten. I'll see you in a hot minute when this is done. So we have finished the pizza and it was very, very lovely. I definitely recommend that one. I'm glad I bought two. I'm just sitting here with my little oh gosh, how are you? Do you want to say hello? She's not entertained, are you puppet? I'm tired. Tired from the snow today, aren't you? Yeah. So we are just about to watch, what are we watching, babe? Oh, Bridgerton. So we're going to carry on watching that. I've got a little snack pot here of some sweeties in a fridge. And yeah, we're just going to chill, and then I'm going to have a bath in a little bit. But no, that pizza went down very well, and it was very lovely. So I'm really, really happy that we found that. That was a good find, that was me. Found it in Asda. So, probably is touching my house. Okay guys, so can confirm Bridgeton is epic. Please excuse the hair. I have had a lovely bath. I have had a shower. I always have every night, right? Hot bath and then I have a freezing cold shower. I don't know why I have the cold shower. I think it just makes me feel really, really refreshed for some reason. Anyhow, I digress. So, finishing the night, I have got another green tea, which I will have. I have got a bowl with a mixture of, you'll see it now, it's got a mixture of cornflakes and Rice Krispies, and that white stuff is just sweetener because I am just like obsessed with sweetener. I will put some coconut milk on that, and then I've just got a little bowl of berries and grapes with some peanut butter poured on top. And then I have also got this protein bar, so it's really, really good this. So it's lactose free, it's gluten free, which is perfect, and it's got like 20 grams of protein, which is really good. So that's me done. I've hit around kind of 2,400 calories ish today. So I'm still pushing, trying to get higher calories. What I need to do is try and get to around 3,000, 3,500. But I've only just started kind of really being able to up the calories due to certain medication that I've been waiting to have, which has helped me out. So I have like an anti-sickness tablet and things which have been helping me out. But yeah, like obviously as you can see, like I don't eat the most nutritious foods or the most healthiest foods, but at the moment for me it's just all about the weight gain, and it's all about trying to get in as much calories as possible. Like the doctors and the surgeons have just said to me, look, like just get the calories in it. We don't care what you know, it doesn't have to be as nutritious as possible, just get the calories in. So they've basically just given me the green light, as long as it's kind of gluten-free, wheat-free, lactose-free. Some products which like kind of contain milk, like a little bit of chocolate here and there, aren't too bad. Like before, you know, I had that fudge, so little bits of chocolate like that aren't too bad. A big thing I used to have is I used to eat a lot of protein bars, so the slow switch to ones where are vegan, that's been quite difficult, just because they're generally not that nice. But these ones, I've really enjoyed, these biotech ones, so I think I'll have to get some more of them. But yeah, so obviously, you know, this is what's working for me, because this is from, you know, the experience that I've been through, the trauma of the surgery, and that's what has left my body. I have to take this kind of diet for now, until my body can get used to, you know, more volume of food, more kind of like types of food, which my body's learning to basically digest again, because I've only got half of a bowel. So I obviously as well have to keep in check the fact that I can't have much fibre, which obviously a lot of vegetables bring fibre, a lot of things like I can't have like potatoes and things like that, so it's a lot of easy foods to digest. But yeah, so please don't take it as in like, oh, she's eating loads of really rubbish food. It's just at the moment that's what I've been told I have to have. It's just wherever you feel like you can get the calories in, have them. But anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'm going to be making them weekly now. Please go and follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you